welcome again to the live stream. I'm sorry, my previous live stream, one of my friends from Europe who was watching news, I couldn't understand very well, but I decided to just to restart again the live stream, and I asked to my friend, hey, please stop watching, or at least close the door, right? I'm sorry. Okay, so let's start. Now, Bitcoin to the moon, right? Bitcoin to 100K, yeah. Okay, now, Bitcoin has other opportunity to reverse a trend? Yes, of course, yes. Bitcoin is testing the MA55, yes. Now, let me tell you something. This is the last chance for Bitcoin. I was expecting this, I remember, in my private channels. So we are expecting a bounce. Yesterday I said that. Let's study first the 4-hour chart, because yesterday, here, Bitcoin was here, right? Let me explain here. Here. Yesterday Bitcoin was here, and also the ADX, the squeeze momentum indicator for our chart was testing this zero line here, the zero. So I said, okay, in the next close, there is a potential short there. In the next close, okay, you see, I open a short position here, and simple. I just manage my risk. When I saw Bitcoin dropping around $38,000 to 100, I protected my entry here, and after that I went to sleep. I don't know what is gonna happen. Maybe if I am right, Bitcoin will just keep dropping, or maybe we will see the bounce I said maybe 2 days ago, around $41,000, $40,000 to $41,000 around there. So now what is happening? Well, okay, next day when I wake up, I said, okay, my stop hit, no problem at all, because I didn't lose anything. Remember, guys, for trading is not how much money you are making, is how you protect your capital. Okay, so now what happened right now? Well, now Bitcoin is bouncing. Okay, perfect. Now this is gonna be the major test for Bitcoin right now. You are thinking here Bitcoin is to the moon, 100K, 200K. Okay, again, think about this. Please be rational, don't be too emotional, okay? Bitcoin is doing something like, okay, good, this bounce is nice, actually I like it, yes, but remember, 4-hour chart, target, if your trade is here, okay, it's time to start cashing out in 4-hour chart. But let's talk about the one day chart, because actually it's more important right now. Bitcoin is testing again the MA55 here, auto rejection from here, auto rejection from $42,000. You can see right now in live stream, real time, how a bull trap is forming. Okay, so Bitcoin must break now. I mean, now I'm talking right now. Don't stop. Bitcoin cannot stop and just break this, break 42, break 42, break maybe 44, and come back here. And after that, thinking, okay, Bitcoin is gonna start reversing the trend, and after that to the moon, yeah, 50K, whatever, right? It's the same thing when people were here, changing the trend, and again here. Okay, it's very close. Yes, we are very close to see other 10,000 moves. Yes, of course, because remember the exponentials, MA55, MA21, they are contracting. So we will see a very beautiful move very soon, 10,000, even more, to the upside or the downside. Now, let's project the price, okay? What is the difference between yesterday and today? Okay, we have some things. First of all, OBB, my lead indicator, as you can see here, it said, let's wait for the confirmation. Bitcoin didn't close below here. So, but as you can see here, the momentum is still weak. Okay, so I am defensive. Here, the ADX negative, okay, bounce, but it's lower than the previous high, so we will need to wait. Now, it's testing the MA55 here again. So the question is, buying right now? Of course not. Last week I said, or actually no, in the last week, and when Bitcoin was here, I said, technically speaking, this is the area, the last area for Bitcoin. I am expecting a bounce, yes. Okay, I was scalping this area, and that's it. Now, I said I will take a short, but I need to see first Bitcoin pumping. Right now, it's happening. So, what I'm going to do right now, Nothing. Just wait. For what? My next potential short. I need to see something very, 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 very interesting. I mean, I need to see the setup again. Let me explain. In one day chart, as I said before, Bitcoin cannot stop anymore here. Bitcoin just must break $40,000, $42,000, 43 right now. I'm doing 55, as I said before, because if you see Bitcoin again dancing here between the MA21 and MA55 here, and we see sell signal in 4-hour chart, this is just to the downside and hard. I mean, the breakdown is gonna be very nasty. Okay, so this is the last hope for Bitcoin. I am expecting, if that happens between MA21, $40,000, $40,000 and $42,000 maximum is gonna be the area I am expecting Bitcoin. If we see this sell signal in 4-hour chart, I mean, game over for bulls, and you will see finally this is the last. For me, this is a bull trap, because this is the last move to catch, you know, more news here, and after that you will see the breakdown. Now, I am not bearish, guys, of course not. Please understand, it's not like I want to see Bitcoin crashing, of course not. Remember, I cannot change the trend because I need to see the trend changing. How? Like this. I explained many times. Like this. This is gonna act as support. And from there, okay, 46, 47, $50,000 or whatever, right? All the prices you want, okay? But I want to see the reversal. I think I explained many times this reversal in many, I mean, other assets. So you are thinking to buy here, not yet. I mean, in one day chart maybe it makes sense, of course, because you are in one day chart, in weekly chart, this is the lowest area you can find Bitcoin right now. Any close below here breaking $37,000, as I said before, this is the pivot, this is the key pivot, $37,000. Any break like this, you will see $30,000. Yeah. So that is the last hope for Bitcoin. So that's why, if Bitcoin really wants to change the trend, is right now. Okay. So be careful with this. So in 4-hour chart, in 1 day chart, I think I finished. As I said before, I am not very bullish right now here, because as you can see here, ADX is still below the Trinity level. Yeah, we can see this negative slope. Of course, we see the bounce in 1 day chart, but the most important thing here is the OPV. Okay, remember, every time when I see, based on the past, here, and the last one here, every time when we see this kind of things, of course we will see the price moving to the upside. Yeah, in the last moment. Let me show you a good example. Here, look at this. Bitcoin testing the MA55 in OBB, another bounce, but look at this, the price new high, and after that, well, bear divergences here, and well, crash. So something like that I am expecting for Bitcoin. Look at this here. Bitcoin testing again the MA55, bouncing here, and after new high here, and after that a major crash. Okay, so something like that I am expecting for Bitcoin based on the macro time frames. As I said before, I need to see Bitcoin prove me like it's reversing. But as I said, it's about time. As you can see, the range is now between $38,000, 37, and 42. The range is very, very small right now. So as I said before, this week we will see finally the breakup or the breakdown. So for now, today, I am not expecting to see something like that. I will just wait for 4-hour chart and this potential sell signal. So sell signal, how? Simple. Now we have the DX positive here. In the next slope here, when I see this, and the most important thing here, Bitcoin is below the MA55 in 1 day chart. That means $42,000 around this area. Let me show you here. Rejection. It will take, Bitcoin usually is like that. It will take maybe a little bit, maybe today, like this. If I see that, this is to the downside. Okay, it's gonna break 38, and after that, lower targets. That's why if you want to be bullish on Bitcoin, honestly, I want to be bullish on Bitcoin, yes, because I've been shorting Bitcoin since November 2021. I want to go long sometimes. Honestly, I really want to do it. Really, I think it's time for bulls to do something interesting in the markets, honestly. So, but as I said before, it's a process. It's not something like I am rushing. Of course, I cannot manipulate the markets. And this is my in 4-hour chart is something like I am speculating right now. $42,000, 43 is the area I am waiting. Remember, guys, it's gonna take time. Remember here, remember here, remember here, right? It's not in that moment. So that means it will take maybe today, tomorrow to see something like this. As I said before, if you wanna see reversal here, Bitcoin cannot stop here. Let me show you an example. I remember very well in 2018 an example, very good example. What I'm trying to say, because I think with examples people will understand better. Okay, look at this. Perfect example for reversals. Bitcoin downtrend. Look at this, breaking the MA55, breaking hard, and now look at this. Pay attention of these guys. You see? Now, this was resistance in short term, or actually not short term, since November 2018 until February 19. You see? 3 or 4 months. Now, here is the new support, as you can see here, and here is to the upside. This is a trend reversal. You see? So, compare this with our current price action. Okay? As I said before, many times, every day, we are studying here. We need to study the past, the charts, yes, but to learn based on the probabilities what is going to happen next. So, Bitcoin, as I said before, is doing. I mean, it's in sideways, yes. I'm still expecting. Honestly, sorry. I mean, this is just my personal opinion. Okay, I can be wrong. But I am still expecting here this is gonna be a bull trap and we will see downside. I'm gonna be very happy to be wrong. What, you know why? Because it doesn't matter. If I am wrong with this and Bitcoin is breaking up like this, I will be very happy to say to you, hey, finally to the moon right now. Actually, no, $47,000, 49 is gonna be the next area. To the moon right now. But something like that, right? I will be very happy actually. Long time I don't take a long position in for Bitcoin. So now one thing, if you see this losing, this is the last, as I said before, this is the last chance. If you see this losing the exponential, I think Bitcoin is gonna break down. This is just other bull trap here. So I think that I finished my technical analysis for Bitcoin. One thing here. In the private group, some people were asking me about risk management, about the volume profile, and many things like how to set the stops. Okay, so I'm gonna continue with that. Okay, for Bitcoin, as I said before, $42,000 is the area to keep watching here. This area, $42,000. Before was 44, 45. Now it's 42. Okay, here is the area like Bitcoin must break. I mean break like as I explained before in the example in 2018. Very strong like this and to the moon, right? Of course this is too much, maybe like this, like this and to the moon, right? Yes. So but it is a process. Okay, let's wait. As I said before, in my case I am okay. I am waiting just for my next honestly short position right now. Okay, now let's study a little bit about risk management. Okay, for example, okay, in 2021 in November, here when Bitcoin was at $66,000 here, yeah, I entered in short position here. Okay, of course I didn't enter here. Let me see. I entered 66, yeah, around here. The reason I entered here is because of this. Okay, let me explain here. This 4-hour chart. Let me do it in 1-day chart. Okay, we have a massive bear divergences in that time in November 2021. Of course, weekly chart with bear divergences, and also this is the biggest test for Bitcoin. You see, breaking the exponential 55 in OBB, retest, plus this one, plus divergences, plus this one, plus divergences in weekly chart, and also volatility super low, I mean in blue cloud, for me was a very easy short here. Now, how I manage my risk is very simple. Okay, I remember I entered here at $66,600, and Bitcoin, actually I did it here, around here, and Bitcoin went to 69. I didn't close my short. Why? Because I was waiting for this. Because it's 1 day time frame. 1 day time frame, you have to wait 10 days. So that means if I want to see the results of this, I have to wait 1 week. So that's why it's very important timing. Now, how I set my stop loss here? When I did here $66,000, in this case, I don't have area of supply here. The only thing I did here is, okay, I'm going to use, let me show you. When I was ended in short position here, as you can see here, the Bollinger Band here was at $67,000. There are some things like you can use to when you don't have this kind of volume to set your stop loss. You can use ATR, you can use Bollinger Bands, and many things like that. Okay, so one way is where is the you enter in short position here. For example, I enter here and I said, okay, the highest point of the Bollinger Band is around $67,000. Okay, so above this area, I'm gonna set my stop. Maybe 3 or 4% around there. So what I did here, around here, my stop, it was around $70,000 around here because it was a swing short. Almost I got a stop here, almost very close. Now this is one way when you are in the top or you are speculating the turn reversal. But one of the most popular ways is the ATR. Okay, here in this case, as you can see here, you have the ATR, and you have the ATR is telling you the volatility or the range of the price. In this case, for example, was 3,000 moves. For example, here around 3,100, around there. So that means ATR is telling you in this area the range of the price is moving is around $3,000. So that means if you enter in short position here, you need to set your stop loss above $3,000 or a little bit more, or you are in long position below $3,000. So that means I am 66, around 69, $70,000. Okay, that is the second way. Okay, also you can use indicators, right? You can use indicators for that. For example, I cannot remember now the indicator, but there are many indicators on TradingView. They can help you with your stop losses. For example, in this case, let me see if I can find it. Here, stop loss. I think it's this one. Let me see. Yes, this one. Here. The ATR here is the same calculation I show you here with the classic ATR. As you can see here, when I enter in short position, this one is telling me around here my stop loss should be around $70,000 here. You see? So that is one of the best way you can set your stop loss, especially in this case when you are in the top or you don't have volume to support you. Okay, when you are in the range, for example, let me delete the Bollinger Bands. Yes, here. When you are here, it's a little bit more easy actually to set the stop loss. For example, here. In this short was my macro short. Okay, I closed this short 50% at 55 around here, and the other 50% actually last week. Now I enter here again in auto short position. I was just shorting. Okay, this is very simple. As you can see here, when you see the Bitcoin breaking here and this bounce, yeah, is potential short. You have here your level of supply here. This is resistance. So imagine you have the sell signal now in the system, whatever you are doing, the system you're following. So here is your short position, and your stop loss should be above this area and in the second around the second area of supply, you see. So the price could be just a little bit higher, but as long as it's not above this area, you are totally safe according to I mean, in this using this way. Of course, in this case, remember, I was trading 1 day chart, so that means my stop was around 6%. Of course, I was using low leverage. That's why I can do it. If I do it with 20x or 50x, of course not, it's impossible. So that is the way when I enter in short here. Okay, this is the area supply. Above the area supply, the next area is around 61, so around there I'm gonna set my stop loss. Okay, so as you can see here, in this case, the price tried to break this area and fail. I was totally safe. I was in a loss a little bit, because my short was around $56,000 around here, and Bitcoin went almost to 59. But remember, it's 1 day chart, so that's why you need to be a little bit how can I say this, flexible with your stops. Okay, about the yellow or the white, honestly, there is no like difference. The only thing you have to pay attention is this one, the peak here. The peak here, they are the most significant. It's the area you need to watch. Okay, so usually I don't use this. Just I use the peaks, the higher, this one, and this one. Okay, so it depends on the time frame. You will see different levels. So now in 1 day chart, of course, $56,000 are resistance. The biggest one is at 62, 63, and so on. Okay, so as you can see here, Bitcoin from $66,000 went all the way down to $47,000, and for 2 months I said $47,000 is a big area, right? Now here, I remember I in some point in this area I took a stop. I lost a trade. I remember, because I entered in short position around here. I think around here, and I got to stop it here because Bitcoin pump, and after that crash. So, but no problem at all. But let me show you here other example of short positions. For example, in this case, Bitcoin is testing here the 47,000, and now is, you say, okay, according to this, looks like it's gonna break. Okay, so your short position should be, one moment. Oh, one moment. Here. You are entering here, for example, at 43, 44, because you see if Bitcoin is losing this area. I enter around 44, I remember. 44, around 44. 44, yes, in the breakdown here. And I set my stop loss around $48,000, above this area of supply. And after that, my next area was, the first one was short term 42, and the last one was $35,000. And here was my other short position. They are not perfect, of course, but you need to be patient, because as I said before, it's 1 day chart. You are trading 1 day chart, so you must be flexible, a little bit flexible with your stops. Now, in this choppy market, actually is very difficult. This actually is where many traders, they are losing all their capital because they are chasing the market. They are waiting for this kind of moves, and they are in long short, trying to catch the next move. You are trading sideways market, you need to really be very patient. You cannot chase the market when it's in sideways. So that means in choppy market like this is, okay, never buy the resistance or the area of supply, and never sell, entering short here in area of demand. As you can see here, we have two areas very clear. Bitcoin now is testing again this area, $42,000, 46, 42, and look at this. But something very interesting about this sideways action is like the price is contracting. Every time you will see Bitcoin is gonna do something lower, is contracting, and after that the volatility is gonna be very slow, and you will see the breakout or the breakdown. And as I said many times, my job as a trader is projecting the price, what is happening next. Okay, remember Bitcoin, especially Bitcoin, can be in sideways for 1 or 2 months. So this is sideways action between started in 2021, January 2022 here, and now we have almost 3 months in sideways. So remember, the markets 70% of the time are in sideways, and just 30% they are trending. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. Bitcoin is in process, is really trying to reverse a trend. Yes, difficult, yes, but it's really trying. It's really trying. I can see Bitcoin is really trying to reverse a trend. So I'm gonna be very happy to enter in long position again, and yeah, and ride the trend if Bitcoin does something like that. And it's the same thing again. When you were here, and here, to the moon, right? Yeah, 100k, 200k, all the prices you want. When you were here, yeah, to 0, right? Remember, I am expecting in the long term, based on monthly, of course, I am expecting that breakdown. But as I said many times, not soon. I am not expecting that very soon. I want to see the breakdown. Yes, of course, yes. Actually, that is my speculation. Yes, because if I see, okay, 1-day chart, okay, if I see 2-day chart, 2-day chart, better divergences in 2-day chart, the volume is in negative slope, as you can see here. 3-day chart, same thing. I don't see accumulation here. Very, very slow accumulation here. And here, well, actually 3-day chart is doing a new high, so maybe potentially we'll see something interesting there, but it's too soon. 5-day chart, as you can see here. In 5-day chart, that means Bitcoin must close finally above this area, as you can see here in 5-day chart. Above $44,000 in 5-day chart, closing above there, and yes, from there we can say, okay, this is accumulation in weekly chart, and we will see a bounce $49,000, $47,000, as I said before, $47,000, $49,000 around this area. If that area breaks, yes, all the way up to $55,000 around this area. It's gonna be the next area. But as I said before, 5-day chart, that means 2-3 months or 4. So that's why you have to be very, very, very patient. So Bitcoin has around 3 days. If Bitcoin gets rated from $42,000 and worse, again, close to below $40,000 in 5-day chart, this is just gonna be continuation to the downside. Okay, so that's why I said, guys, please just careful, because as I said, I can be wrong. Yes, this is looking constructive. Yes, it's looking better right now. Yes, but I need to see the confirmation first. Okay, so yesterday I said to you, okay, I need to see Bitcoin in sideways. I mean, that means in this choppy market here, at least all this week. If Bitcoin is not crashing, or let me do it better. If I see Bitcoin still like this, even higher like this, this weekend, and it's not crashing, I will say, okay, finally Bitcoin is getting ready to change the trend. But as I said before, I am defensive in the markets, especially because of this. Monthly is very clear. Monthly sell signal, ADX negative. The only thing I am doing is respecting my technical analysis in macro timeframes. As I said before, there is something very bullish. Yes, Bitcoin is firing a sell signal, and the good thing here is the ADX is getting negative, so that means this is gonna be potentially a bounce. We are gonna have our confirmation maybe this week. Yes, potentially yes. If Bitcoin, as I said before, close above this area, 42, 44 weekly basis, finally, like last week I was expecting, you can expect higher time frames around $48,000, $50,000, and the highest one around $55,000 around this area. But it's a lot of work for bulls. Okay guys, I think I finished my technical analysis. Okay, so I'm still the same in 4-hour chart as I said before. Just recap here, I am just waiting for, you see in 4-hour chart this area right now. If Bitcoin is in sideways here and I see sell signal to the downside. Okay, so I think Bitcoin has a really nice chance to reverse the trend again, but it's part of the sideways market, sideways shopping market. One thing here, one guy in the private channel said something very, very interesting here. In 4-hour chart, the choppiness index is, when you see this kind of signature here, many points like this, is because finally Bitcoin is getting ready. I mean, the market doesn't matter. I mean, it's not Bitcoin, it's the market, the asset, sorry, is getting ready to move. And very, very crucial, very important test for Bitcoin. Remember, 4-hour chart is a mess in OBB. This test is gonna happen maybe tonight, maybe in the next 12 hours. And the last time what happened when Bitcoin got rejected, here, okay? So every time when Bitcoin is doing something like this, is a classic, in my experience of course, it's a classic bull trap here. Examples, more examples, okay, no problem, more examples, okay. Remember here in February, Bitcoin 45.44, MA55, bouncing here, and this bounce to the moon, right? To $50,000, 60, whatever, right? And here in OBB, rejection, sell signal, ADX, all together at the same time here. So look at this, Bitcoin testing here 42, maximum maybe 42,500, 43. If we see the same signature here and the same rejection here, do you know what is going to happen next? That's why it's very important for me as a trader to see Bitcoin breaking this level without stopping. As I said before, 2018 example, breaking this super hard. There is no resistance, very strong, but as I said, I am defensive. Okay guys, so no, please don't be greedy, don't enter in FOMO. We are in a sideways market right now for Bitcoin. The problem with with altcoins is every time when Bitcoin is crashing, altcoins they are doing new lows. So I'm gonna continue with altcoins. Please, if you have any requests, let me know in the comments, okay? After that, I'm gonna check stocks, okay? If you have any request. Okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna start with, as usual, with Cardano, yeah? Cardano in 1-day chart, we have bullish divergences here. Well, not now anymore, but as you can see here, we don't have bullish divergence in OBB, of course not. Maximum I am expecting maybe 80 4-hour chart bounce, actually not very strong. As you can see here, very healthy downtrend in 4-hour chart. Every time when it's testing this area around 86 cents, 85 cents, from there keep falling to the downside. Remember, Cardano is in a weekly downtrend, okay? This is a weekly downtrend, as you can see here. So that is a problem. Even with buy signal here, look at what happened, okay? So that's why, as I said before, I don't trust. I mean, I like a squeeze momentum indicator. I like to use it, but in combination with other indicators, not just this indicator. Okay, so let's continue with other altcoins. Monero. Yeah, I know someone will ask about this. Please specify your time frames next time, guys. Monero here. Okay, so in weekly chart, this is the biggest area of resistance. As you can see here, hit perfectly here. You see? So the question is, should I buy right now or not? Well, this is any close this weekend below MA55. This was just a bull trap in weekly chart. Okay, 1-day chart, look at this. Beautiful reaction, very bad, actually, very bad. I will say this is just potential a bull trap in the in weekly chart. Yeah, better divergence in a squeeze, as you can see here. We have 1, 2, 3 strikes right now. No, sorry. We have just one, this one here, and of course, obviously, this one from here. So the volume is still negative territory. Okay. The reason for this, I think, technically speaking, is because we have seen these bullish divergence in OBB, and remember, they are very powerful. That's something I want to see for Bitcoin, but we don't have right now. We have this, and now you can see the reaction, right? Okay. Let me see, Mana. I think Mana was not doing good last time when I checked Mana. Let me see. Okay, 1-day chart, we have bullish divergences here, and also we have, let me see. Remember, Mana is not very bullish as long as below $3, and now it's reversing the trend, as you can see here, but I am expecting maybe other test to $2 with 80 cents around this area, maximum $3 is gonna be the area. This area is for selling. This area is for selling, okay? So this is still bullish, of course. This is still bullish, I mean, for the bounce. So my projection for this in 1-day chart, something like this. This area is gonna be the area I'm gonna start looking for this asset. In weekly chart, I think it's doing better. I think it's holding the range, MA21. But usually, according to my system, I don't trust too much in the MA21. I trust more in the MA55. So in some point, if I see Mana around this area, I think it's gonna be a buy in that time. Dot. Let me see dot. Daily. Dot. Well, first of all, guys, remember, if you really want to buy altcoins, if you believe in the project, many altcoins, well, no many, some of them, they are in the lowest point in weekly basis. Okay, they are in the lowest point. Before here, it's just gonna be destructive. So you are bullish on altcoins, and you can see something like this based on volume, of course. That is the area you have to buy if you are bullish on altcoins. Okay, so let me see the 1-day chart. On 1-day chart, let me see if I can see something interesting. Bullish divergence. Oh, wait, what is this? I didn't see it before. Okay. Let me tell you something. This is I will say this is a very, very constructive setup in 1-day chart for dot. As long Bitcoin is not crashing, of course. You have bullish divergence in OBB. You have all bullish divergence in a squeeze. You have this setup here, and it's holding, well, it's between 15, 17 is the support. It looks like dot is in accumulation phase in the lows between 15, 14, 17. Of course, this could be accumulation. The confirmation, if you wanna see confirmation, you have to wait maybe one week more, something like this, and you will see something like this. Let me explain. First of all, the price cannot break anymore 15. Okay, you will see something like this, contracting here, and after that you will see the explosion to the upside if this accumulation is true. So, but as I said before, in weekly chart, this is the best area to buy dot. Actually, let me I'm gonna pin this one because I like it actually. This is the first one I see with the setup in weekly chart, especially with OBB. When I see the OBB like this, is I like it. Just one thing, I need to see Bitcoin healthy first. I am defensive. That's why I have this rule. When I don't see Bitcoin healthy, I don't trade altcoins because the risk is risk and reward. Okay, risk management. Okay, Axe Infinite. Let me see, Axe Infinite. Okay, guys, you same as dot. If you are bullish on this asset, you are in the lowest point you can catch this area, this asset between 43, 44 to 48 is the lowest point. If you are bullish on this, to see, okay, before this you will see the hell. I mean, if Axe Infinite breaks this level, you will not see anything. There is no support here. This is just free fall. Okay, so you are bullish on this. This is your area for buying. Let me see the weekly chart if I can tell you something different. Yes, that is the area. MA55 here is trying to hold this area. As you can see here in micro time frames, there is nothing to stop Axe Infinite to break down all the way down to $7-10 if this area breaks. Okay, careful. As I said before, this is your last chance, last hope for Axe Infinite. Now, the good news for this is, well, you have to wait maybe 1 week or two, but you see something like this, the slope getting positive here, and this asset is above around 50. At least you can expect other bounce to maybe 75, 74 in the next 2 months. If Bitcoin, remember, if Bitcoin is not doing something crazy. On the chart, let me see. Bullet divergences. Okay. Same as DOT. I like it actually. I need to be honest. This is a bullish divergence from this point and this point. Yeah, we have bullish divergence in this area. Well, if you are bullish on this, this is your last area, the best area to buy this asset. As I said, I'm a financial advisor. Okay, remember, breaking this area, Axe Infinite will go to hell. Okay, so be careful with this, but this is the lowest point. Without breaking the macro trend, Axe Infinite you could buy. Okay, so let's talk about sand for our chart. Okay, sand, guys. I think honestly I wanna see the market green, because I've been shorting Bitcoin since November. So I wanna see, because I wanna short again, but in higher prices, please. Not now. I wanna see Bitcoin at $47,000. Honestly, I will be very happy to enter in short there. Yeah. Okay. So sand. Let me see if I see accumulation. No. So I don't see accumulation phase for this. No, but as I said before, it says same as DOT, as Axe Infinite. If you are bullish on this, this is the last point. This is the last point for sand in 1 day time frame. I think maybe weekly chart is the same. Maybe MA55. Let me see. Yes, around here, between $2.40 and $2.80. This is the last area for sand. Any close below here, you will see the hell, same as DOT, same as Axe Infinite. Okay, so if you are bullish on this, this is your area. In weekly basis, remember guys, weekly is for 3 months, so that means you buy here is because you will wait for in weekly chart for almost 3 months. So, but this is the cheapest area you can find sand right now. I mean, breaking this area, as I said before, this is very clear. You see, breaking this, there is nothing to stop sand to go to $1. All this area. Okay, so let me see if I see something else. 1 day chart. Yes, I am expecting a bounce. Yes, a bounce from here, maybe MA55 here, and from there, if you're bullish, you want to see something like this, and after that, when the volatility is very low, to the upside. Okay, as long this area is not breaking. Okay, let me see. Volatility is increasing. Yeah, not that bad. I mean, I like it actually. Sand. Okay, DOT, sand, and Axe Infinite, right? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna delete this one because this one. Okay, so next one is Shiba. Okay, first of all, we don't have accumulation in OBB, so I am not very confident about this. In short term, potentially test to MA55 around here, this area, but you have the resistance here. If you see Shiba in around here, it's to the downside, okay? Because this is not healthy. This is not healthy. Let me see the weekly chart. Weekly chart. Yeah, I mean, it's not. I don't have enough information for this, but if you are bullish on this asset that you think Shiba is going to do something like that, you need to wait Shiba for maybe other 2 months in sideways here, and after that maybe you will see reversal. Okay, but for now it's just sideways. Okay, let me see other coins. Axie Infinite, Mana Dot. I think I finished. Let me see Solana, because Solana is something like I am watching almost every day because I want to, of course, buy. Okay, so Solana. Remember, guys, the close for many altcoins was very nasty last week. In order to reverse this, and especially for Solana and Bitcoin, they need to close above this area, about, in this case, around $100 to reverse this pattern, and you will see higher prices. Okay, so maybe today, tomorrow, 3 days, we can see some bounces like this. Beautiful, right? But after that, breakdown, right? So be careful, because we don't have any confirmation on nothing in weekly chart. We have to wait 1 week. So let me see weekly chart here. This is reversing. So 1 day chart, let me see, downtrend, and now is below the resistance. Where is the resistance? Is around 95, 100, 95, 90, 96 is the biggest resistance here. Temporal resistance, yes. So let me see. We have buy signal in 1 day chart here. Potential. No, it's very hard actually. I will say no. No, Solana is not for me this time. I don't have a clear and strong setup for this. Maximum is around 94, 95, and from there other leg down. I want to see maybe other week or two accumulating here. I want to see accumulation here first. Okay, yes, exactly. Many altcoins, they have the similar chart, so that's why, as I said before, it's like the last hope for bulls. FTM, remember what I said. This is the last chance. If you see FTM breaking this area, exactly this area, the hell, there is nothing. Polkadot, Axie Infinite, many of them, they are testing the lowest area since previous, actually the price of 2021. So of course, as I said before, here I am expecting a bounce. It's happening in the short term, yes, but in 1 day chart, actually I am expecting more. Yeah, as you can see here, I'm expecting more. Maybe maximum for FDM, maybe 1.60, 1.70, around there, and from the other pullback, something like this. Okay, so let me continue with BNB. Same thing, testing this area. 400, 420 is the area of resistance right now. As long as it is below there, I am not very bullish of this. Let me see here. Very good, actually. Looking accumulation here. So guys, in general, as I said before, the market is a bounce. We were expecting this yesterday. Okay, now what I'm going to do right now? Well, just simple. I will wait for my next setup here in the short. I mean, in short, not in long here. The range is very small, okay, very small. $39,000, 38 to 32, 42, 43 for Bitcoin. It's just very small range between, just let me see, 10% range. For Bitcoin is nothing, okay. So be ready, because Bitcoin is gonna break. It's gonna break, okay, and you will see. I will be there. I will be there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna check the last altcoin, and after that, let's talk about stocks. Okay, let's talk about. Let me see. Theta. I wanna show you something very interesting for Theta. Weekly chart. I am not a financial advisor, guys, but Theta was the first one reversing the trend in weekly chart. I said that here, I think around here in December 2021, and after that, look at this crash, 66% down. Theta is the first one. I think XRP and this one, they are forming this. beautiful bullish divergence in squeeze, and also that's why I am looking for this asset, because we have bullish divergence in OBB for theta, as you can see here, very small, yeah, like this. Okay, so I am bullish on this. Yeah, my projection for this asset is we are gonna see in the next 3 months a bounce here, testing the MA55 here around 4, 5 or 6, and from there we will see continuation to the downside. Okay, so we will have to wait 2 or 3 months for this. Okay, so just I wanted to share this with all of you guys, because this is like finally theta was the first one breaking the range in last year in November, December, and now looks like it's gonna be the first one, or one of the first one, to start in reversing here. Okay, but not because you see this bounce that means you are gonna buy here. No, here is for selling here. Okay, here is for selling around $6, but for me I think this is looking constructive. Actually, let me see the 5-day chart. 5-day chart, this is the thing, look at this, OBB red, finally testing rejection, and we will see potentially other opportunity to see, and you will see this contraction, this accumulation phase in 5-day chart. You see here, guys, here is where we are. In my case, I am getting bullish for a bounce. Following price action, of course, reversal, downtrend, yes, but in weekly chart, this is like this, this is like this, and this is in weekly chart potentially the bottom for this asset right now. Something like this, but as I said before, this is like this. Okay, long term I'm gonna keep it like this. Let's see, actually I'm gonna post this in my profile. Let's see if I am right again with this. Okay, guys, I think I finished. I want to share this, and yeah, and also I think I show you XRP. XRP is doing something like that, something very similar, as you can see here. Weekly chart, same setup as theta. Weekly chart, bullish divergence. In this case, we don't have bullish divergence in OBB, but looks like this asset, if we see the break 80.80, yeah. So if you are bullish on XRP, because I know many people are bullish on XRP for some reason, I don't know. This is to the upside. Okay, guys, I think I finished for altcoins. Okay, so let's talk about stocks. Okay, let's see. Which one? Who was asking? What is that? USO, United, oil. It's oil, right? Is this one? Is this one, right? Okay. Remember what I said about bouncing? There's a bounce and uptrend. Okay, this is a massive bounce, and now it's testing the higher resistance. Okay, if you wanna buy here, good luck. Okay, that is the area for selling. This is the area for selling. Here, never and never I will buy here. Never. Okay, never. If you go here, if you go here, if you go here, this is the area you wanna sell. So this is the area. Now the monthly, let me see the monthly. This is a weekly chart. My God, this is a downtrend. Okay, MA55 tested, breakdown. MA55 tested. What is gonna happen here? What do you think is gonna happen? 1, 2, and 3. Now to the moon, right? Yeah. This is a downtrend. Yeah. So this area is for selling, of course. As a trader, right? As a trader, I will never buy here. Never. it depends, right? If you are bullish on this and you say no, hold forever, holding forever and ever, you are here, well, just hold. Maybe this is gonna reverse, maybe who knows. But today, right now, of course, no, never. I will buy here. I will buy there. OBB monthly is very powerful, yes, but the problem with this is like OBB now is super high and the price is still below here. So if you see rejection from here in the next, I don't know, maybe it's monthly, maybe this year, and this asset is not pumping more, not breaking, not reversing the trend, you will see a beautiful hiding bearish divergences with this price, okay, with this asset. Let me see here the weekly chart. Weekly chart is constructive actually. Yeah, I mean it's constructive, yes, but the last buy in OBB was here, around here, not here. Is it still strong? Yes. It's still strong? Yes. No, I don't see bearish divergences, of course not. No. But as I said before, the biggest area of resistance is exactly in this level. You want to see reversals, you need to see something like this, testing here and to the moon. Okay. Okay. Q. Time frame, please. Okay, so I think 1 day chart, I think makes sense. It's the same as yesterday, my friend. This is like this, okay? I mean, I will never short this, and this, you are in the most important area of support. You cannot short here. Your short is after the price is bouncing. After the price bouncing, short, yes, because the trend is your friend, okay? But here, no way. No, this is to the upside, okay? So let me see. We have 1, 2 potential bullish divergence forming here in 1 day chart. So this is to the upside. As long here is defending this area, this is just up to the upside to MA21, MA55 around 340, 350. Okay. No, my friend. No. Sell short. No. This is not a short. As I said before. Sorry, I disagree. This is not a short. In my case, I will never short the strongest area of demand. Never. Okay, arc. Oh. Let me see. 1 day. Well, this is different. Yes, but the short is not here. The short was here, exactly here. The target is there. Same as yesterday, I think. This is different. As you can see here, this was the support. Broken, now continuation to the downside. Yes, 40, 45. But if you ask me, short in here right now? Of course not. I will short after the bounce. After the bounce, short. After the bounce, short. Yeah, following the trend. Not when the price is testing the previous low. Okay. So let me see. CPNG. What is this? One day chart, I guess. This is accumulation, my friend. Accumulation. This is to the upside. I mean, bouncing, of course. This, I mean, when you see something like this, and it's not breaking the previous low here, you have potential formation of bottom. So you have to wait maybe a little bit more time here, but as long as this area is respected here, and also OBB is in accumulation phase, as you can see, it is a very healthy accumulation, you will have to, this is a bounce. You will something like this. Here is your area to start thinking to go long here. Here, actually there, this area is the lowest point. this area like this, and this is to the MA55 around $22 in 1 day chart. I mean, it will take maybe 1 week. I don't know the volatility of this one, but for Bitcoin for me it's around 10 days. Okay, but this is potential bottom. Maybe yes, potentially yes. Too soon to say that. Let me see weekly chart if I can tell you something different. MA21 testing bullish 1 2. Okay, we have bullish divergence in weekly chart. Actually, I already play this one here, so you will see something like this. As long as asset is not breaking $15, you will see something like this in the coming months, and from there to the upside, and the highest point is around $30. Okay, as long $15-17 is not breaking. Okay. Okay, so let's continue with other. Let's check. I think Facebook, we did it yesterday. I think that finished. That's it, guys. That's it. Let's recap for Bitcoin. Okay, recap for Bitcoin. Okay. Bitcoin recap. Bitcoin weekly chart. We have a very clear range right now. Sorry, in 1 day chart. As you can see here, $38,000, this area, key area, and resistance, $42,000. Now, okay, we have in this range. Bitcoin is doing better, yes. Is trying to reverse the trend, yes. Okay, but as I said before, let me repeat and again. Sorry, but I need to see the breakout in 1 day chart, test in this area, and from there to the next level. Okay, so for now this is just sideways, and in my personal opinion I am looking for shorts, still for shorts. Why? Because this is the last hope for bulls. If I see, for example, this week ME55 breaking down here, this is gonna be a major signal for order 10,000 crash. So like yesterday, like February, here and here, people, when the price is around here, this level, people are in FOMO, they are calling the bottom, and they are calling that kind of things. They are saying that kind of things, right? So no. Okay, in my case, not yet. Okay, I wanna see Bitcoin. Okay, let me explain the last thing. Invalidations, okay, because I forgot invalidations. The most important invalidations, I think, is gonna be the weekly. Weekly closed very nasty last week, rejection like this. So in order to reverse this formation, this one, especially this one, and all rejections here, Bitcoin this week must close the body of the candle be above $44,000 between here, ME21, ME55. As you can see here, the price is contracting between $37,000 today at $42,000, $43,000. So the range is super small, guys. We must be happy because finally we will see the break of this range after 2 months. So I think that's it, guys. That's it for this live stream. Please, if you have any requests, let me know before I close this live stream. Someone was asking me, let me see the questions because someone was asking more things. Let me see, one moment. Okay, yeah. About the profits, about the stop losses. Let me just do it one time in 4-hour chart in this case. Here. In this price action, okay? Last night, I entered in short position here. Okay. And I set my stop loss first, is a stop loss first. Okay. Let me do it here. Where is the... Here. My stop loss was around here, around $40,000. My stop loss around here. And my potential profits, because I don't use take profit, Was like this. My short was like this because I got the signal yesterday, right? And my stop was above this area. As you can see here, this is the biggest area. Now, before to go to sleep, I said, okay, Bitcoin is finally crashing. Okay, a little bit. Okay, I'm going to sleep. I don't want to be worried about my position. Just I move my stop loss. It's not a stop loss anymore. I move, and now it's just a stop in my entry price. Okay, so when I went to sleep, in Bitcoin, I realized I was not in the market anymore because Bitcoin bounced in the night when I was sleeping here to 39,300. So for me, okay, no problem. I didn't lose anything. I didn't make money, but I didn't lose anything. Now, people will say, "Oh, but you missed this move." What? No, my friend. I will not be greedy just because I lose this small move. No, after, because I am looking for these kind of moves. I am looking for these kind of moves. I am not looking for this kind of pennies. No. I am looking for this. I am looking for this. I am looking for this. That's why I'm a swing trader. When you're a swing trader, and especially in my case, I am looking for $10,000, $15,000 moves in one day chart, not just a couple thousands. Okay. Yes, of course, using price action. Yes, it's very simple. I'm going to remove everything. If one day you can read the charts with the indicators, that means you have no life. So looks like I don't have life. Let me show you without indicators. In 4-hour chart. The only thing you have to do when you are just reading price action is you need to see the candles they are compressing. For example, here compressing, here volatility compressing. After that, you need to understand like how the market works. First of all, you need to identify here. Okay, we are in a range here, and range here. Okay, so because I am trading a range, every time when Bitcoin is bouncing here, in this case, I see sideways here, the probabilities to go to the downside are higher, right? Because we are in the area of supply. So, okay, when you see this breaking this, well, a little bit more like classical technical analysis, when you see breaking this area, you can speculate, okay, the next area to test is around, again, this area. Now, when you see, again, Bitcoin, this area, you are thinking, okay, this is a range. You cannot go short here. You must go long here, but you need to wait for the how can I say this? The contraction. My way of trading, when I see this kind of choppy market like this, people they want to trade this, right? Because it's boring. The market is boring. The market is. I am tired. I wanna see some action. Okay. Usually, in my experience, when I see this kind of candle, the closes like something like this, like a small move or fake out. After that, the real move is coming. In this case, it was a bear trap. Look at this. Bitcoin bounce here, rejection, and after that, the real move is a stop hunting here to the upside. Okay, and the same here. When you see here, okay, choppy market here, stop hunting to the upside. But the biggest key here is the contraction. When you see the market is a choppy market, a small range here, a small range here, a small range here sideways, a small range here, small range here. So that's why you need to be very, very, very patient when you're trading. Now, using just price action, the only thing you have to do is, instead of writing lines, for example like this, this is my line, right? This is my line, motor line. No, my friend, no. You have to write areas here. This area is your area of support or resistance or whatever, it depends on the position, right? The area, not the line. When you see many candles touching this range, you see top, bottom, they are forming an area, right? So you have 1, 2, maybe 5 or 6, more here, So that means when the price is coming here, you will see potential support here. And after that, when you see this bouncing here, your probabilities to go to the upside are higher because you are in the support right now, or the area of support in this area. So that's why be careful if you are using lines. It's because my rectangle, my triangle, something like that. For example, believe me, maybe one guy will say, we have this resistance line. Other guy will say, we have this resistance line. You see, it's breaking this resistance, and after that we have other resistance here, and after that you have, I don't know, a puzzle of many things here. That's why my advice, if you want to trade without indicators, first of all, or just price action, keep your chart very clean and dry boxes. For example, here I know from 44 to 42 is the area of resistance. From this area, $39,000 to $37,000 is the resistance, is the support. So here for me, using price action, stop hunting. Stop hunting. There is no support here. If Bitcoin in this case breaks to the downside here, will not stop, will just crash because there is no support here. Okay, so that is the way how, when I am using price action, for example, million token or that kind of things, garbage, when people ask me, I don't have indicators, I use this kind of technicals to see the potential next trade. And you can apply this in macro time frames. Let me show you here, weekly chart. Weekly chart. You don't have to use any indicator. Remember, indicators are tools. So where you have your major confluence, okay, from $41,000 all the way down to 34, around 34, 36. This is the area I'm going to start looking for major supports. Major resistance, $52,000, $47,000. And the top is between, let me see, no, actually no. The biggest one is $50,000, $47,000. Breaking this, there is a very high probability Bitcoin will go and test $50,000, $60,000, 55. Okay, so as you can see here, Bitcoin is now in macro time frames. We are in the bottom or the lowest point of the price action. Now, the last thing I want to, the indicators are tools, okay? They are helping us to see if this is a distribution or consolidation. That is the hardest thing in my experience, to see if the market is going to reverse or not. There are some ways, but I think in another live stream I can do it, okay? I hope to be clear. Sorry if maybe it's a little bit confusing. And that's it for today, I think. Thank you very much, guys, and see you tomorrow. Okay.